guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading today, 28th of October. So Monday, 28th of October through to the 3rd November 2019. I want to show you the cards that are being used for this week's readings. For your weekly check-in, we use the, there's a new deck here, the Legrand, Circus and Sideshow Tarot. Okay, Jolie is the author, the person that's on the deck. We use that for the second level of the reading. We use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot for the third level and the Next World Tarot for the first level. And your advice comes from the Art of Life Tarot deck by Charlene Livingston, sorry. For your 10-card career and 10-card love reading for the week, we use my good old trusty Dark Mansion Tarot. I love these cards. I always use them. Also, we use the Tea Leaf Fortune cards for advice. We use cards, the career cards and the love cards and the wealth cards from here. And then we use to fill in the gaps on those cards the answer deck as well. Okay. If you guys would like your year ahead reading, I'm booking up quite steadily with those. But if you'd like to order a year ahead 2020 reading, go ahead. It's on the website now. All right then. Enjoy your reading, guys. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Just to let you know how the reading's going to go, we do your weekly check-in first. Then we have a look at more specifically your work, stroke finance, and we also have a look at your love life during the week. If you'd like to see a particular reading, so if you'd like to only look at your work reading or only your love reading or maybe just the general reading, timestamps are below. So you just click on the time and it will take you straight through to the reading that you want to view. I'd like to say, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me this week for your reading. And yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. So Aries, let's have a look at who you guys are this week. So Aries, you're showing as being the that's incredible actually, because I put these cards all back randomly. I hope you can see that actually. Let me just move these up a little bit here, because these are the Legrand Circus Tarot cards. They're really lovely. I really like them a lot. So you need to be able to sort of see the guy. You're showing us the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords shows recovery from illness. It shows a time of peace and tranquility. It shows a time of acceptance with the Four of Swords. Sometimes when you're the Four of Swords, you're withdrawing. You might be going on holiday, relaxing, taking time out to read a book. Four of Swords can also talk about the need to withdraw in quiet contemplation while you make a decision. What's the reason for you being the Four of Swords energy showing here? Because of the High Priestess, called the Popess, showing here. Aren't they magnificent cards? She shows us kind of like the tarot reader at a circus fair sort of thing. But you know, this is all about your intuition. So I think that with the Four of Swords energy, you guys are taking time out to quietly reflect on a situation, because it deals with the High Priestess energy. It deals with you guys tapping into your intuition this week, Aries. What is your goal for the week, Aries? Let's have a look. So your goal for the week is the Star, to get enlightenment, because the Star is actually to get enlightenment, to get clarity. So your goal for the week will be to get clarity and enlightenment with the Star energy. What is the obstacle you need to overcome? Because you had two cards flicking out here, Aries. The obstacle you need to overcome, card number 1 is the Eight of Coins energy. I feel that this is called creation on this particular deck, because with the Eight of Coins, it's all about planning and hard work. And what comes with the Eight of Coins is the sense that if we put enough work in, we're working hard to create something. This is all about craftsmanship as well, working hard to craft something out with the Eight of Coins energy. But also the Eight of Coins means focusing on the finer details in a situation here. So the obstacle that you need to overcome, and I'm going to ignore some of the keywords here because they can be a little bit off-putting and I just prefer to go to my intuition, is that there is something more in this. Because if you think about your intuition, what happens with your intuition is that you you know, for example, you meet someone, and whether it's a love situation or whether it's not, you meet someone and they're quiet with you. They're really quiet. And your intuition is, with the High Priestess, maybe, there's something about that person. There's something about them that's not quite right. They're really quiet. My intuition tells me that they're not a very nice person at all. But it might be that more goes into this individual. You know, it might be that they're quiet for a reason. And it might be that it's not the reason that you think. So with the Eight of Coins, maybe the obstacle you need to overcome with the Eight of Coins energy is that there is more detail, more focus that needs to be put on this. But alternatively, the Eight of Coins can mean to be doing something over and over and over again. And it might be that you're taking a moment out, Aries, to gain some quiet time, to review with that Four of Swords a situation, because it's all about your intuition. In other words, you're reviewing a situation and saying, what does my intuition tell me? Should I do this? Should I do that? And my goal is to get some major clarity, because we've got these major arcana. So this is something big. This is something really big. Your goal is to get clarity, to get guidance. It might not be the guidance is even from you. It might be that your goal is to get guidance from another individual, the star, somebody who can guide you, somebody who can give you the enlightenment that you seek. But the obstacle you need to overcome is the Eight of Coins energy, which is interesting because I don't know whose Eight of Coins energy that is. Let's have a look at the next card showing here. The Temperance energy showing here. So for me, Temperance is all about it's all about that emotional balance, feeling in sync with the self. I feel with the Eight of Coins, so it almost feels like, because one card I'm getting with the Eight of Coins usually is the card that's like bang, 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 bang. So it's almost like the energy of the Temperance energy, the balance that one feels is being chipped away with the Eight of Coins. We're kind of chipping away at this kind of balance, this solace, this sense of togetherness with the Temperance energy. It's being chipped away at with the Eight of Coins energy. And it almost feels like your sense of doing the right thing is being chipped away at, because you've got all of this interfering energy going on here. Because we'll go through this again very quickly, just to kind of, get our grounding in the reading. But what I think is going on here is that you guys this week are taking time out with that Four of Swords. I don't mean from people, but just taking a moment to step back and review a situation, because it's all about you doing the right thing, tapping into that intuition. You're saying to yourself, Aries, what is it that I need to do? I need to just take a step back with that Four of Swords, have a sit down, lie on my bed, whatever, meditate, whatever the case is for you with the Four of Swords, so I can gain some form of insight, basically personal insight with the Four of Swords energy on what I do on this situation, because I need to tap. The High Priestess isn't reversed, but this is all about tapping into your intuition, which is why with the Four of Swords I think that you're taking a step back to gain insight, because it's about tapping into that intuition. You want guidance by the end of the week, big guidance by the end of the week. You need a light to be shone on the situation. But the obstacle you need to overcome is that you seem to consistently be chipping away. And I think that you already know what to do, actually, Aries. I think you do. Because the Temperance energy would say that you know what to do. The Temperance energy would say that, yeah, actually, I know what to do because I feel right. The Temperance card, just like Justice feels right mentally, Justice is mental balance. The Temperance card is emotional balance. So emotionally, you're at that place where you say, yeah, that feels right. The fact is you do feel right about something here. But the reason why you're doing this is because you keep chipping away at this. You keep asking the question over and over again. Despite knowing the answer, Aries, you keep telling yourself that you don't need the answer. So you keep torturing yourself in effect. And I think that some of you guys, the obstacle you need to overcome is you need to stop torturing yourself. If you feel it's right to do something, Aries, then you really should just go and do it. What could you be achieving by the end of the week? There you go, moving ahead, the Chariot. You could be achieving just taking control and saying, fuck it, I'm going to go with what my feeling is. Because this is all about your feeling with the Temperance. And when you feel right with the Temperance energy, you say emotionally, I feel, yeah, this is the good thing to do. Emotionally wise, you feel, yeah, this is the right thing to do. This is the right thing to do. But you keep chipping away at this emotion, you see. You keep chipping away at this balance. So much so that you're turning things now like this. Where things were like this emotionally for you, Aries guys, you're now turning it kind of like this, because you keep questioning yourself, you keep second guessing yourself, you keep chipping away at this balance that you feel. You know it's right, you have the answer, but you keep chipping away at it. And it's saying here by the end of the week, if you can overcome this, you just go ahead with whatever the plan is with the Chariot. What do you need to avoid this week? Five of Wands. Again, it's the card of some of you guys getting really worried and really anxious. Because I think that this is what tips the scales for you. You're worried that something's going to go wrong. You're worried that something's going to go wrong. You're like, oh man, if I do this, it's going to go wrong. And you keep tapping into that, which is why you keep chipping away at your own kind of emotional balance. You know that you should do something. You know you should do it, but you keep second guessing yourself with that Eight of Coins. And that's why you need to avoid the Five of Wands energy, allowing yourself to get embroiled in this kind of frustration, confusion and worry that you feel that if you make a choice, you make a decision, that it's going to be the wrong thing. What is it that you should be embracing? The Lovers energy. I think that you should be embracing the idea that you need to just make a choice and go with it. I think that's what you need to embrace. On this card here with the Lovers energy, this is, Lovers means several things, but this could be a union. This could be, well, why don't you just embrace that you just do what you love? Because the Lovers also means to love something. So what you could embrace is that you do something that you love, because I feel, just do something for the sake of just having that emotional connection to it and wanting to do it. The other thing that you could embrace is that you make a decision for the highest good. So the Lovers is all about making a decision that benefits you and possibly benefits others. But really, in the grand scheme of things, it's all about making a decision that will, on the whole, benefit you and will put you on a path, the right path to where you're going. What is it? And also what you could embrace with the Lovers is maybe other people can give guidance. Other people could give, information and help and that type of thing. What is it that, if you need support, where can you go? Oh my God, you've got it again. Go to the High Priestess. Go to someone you can, in this instance, it's go to, I think if you need support, number one, you need to go with your intuition. All right, because you've got High Priestess here called the Popus and High Priestess here. All right, so you've got two High Priestesses in the reading, which are really trying to, and if you look at the reading, look at it. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 11. No, it's not 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You've got 9 cards here, right? That is 9, isn't it? 4, 5. Yeah, it's 9 cards. You have 6 major cards out of 11 cards. Out of 9. So you got out of a 9 card reading, 6 of those cards are majors. Over half are majors, basically. All right, 6. Yeah, I'm not very good at math, but 6. It's a big ratio. So really, this week it's about some big event probably in your life. This is a massive, massive change going on with some of you Aries people, which is why you're afraid to take the risk, and you are afraid to take a risk. You're really afraid to take a risk, I think, this week for some of you guys. I think that you're afraid of taking a risk. I think that you're afraid of getting it wrong. But I feel that really the initial thing that you need to remember is that the first reaction is always the right reaction. So your reaction is all about the intuition that you had at first. We'll quickly do this reading again. The fact that you guys are taking a moment out this week to contemplate something to do with your intuition with the Popus. In other words, you're second guessing what your intuition is in this area here. You're saying by the end of the week, I expect to come to some form of an answer. I expect to get, enlightenment, a light shone on the situation. I expect to have clarity in the situation with the star energy. But the obstacle that I've got to overcome is I keep chipping away at what I feel is the right thing to do with the Temperance card. Every time I feel okay about going with the intuition of the High Priestess, the Eight of Coins, which is like chip. I keep chipping away at that and kind of throwing everything out there again into the air. So therefore you're having to come back to square one again, pick up those pieces and say, okay, let me think about this again. You're really exhausting yourself here, Aries. You are overly exhausting yourself on the matter. You really, really are. Okay. I feel that you need to avoid the Five of Wands energy, tapping into and giving your energy away to the fear and anxiety that you have in terms of making this life-changing choice. Okay, because by the end of the week, I forgot to read this bit here, you could just go for it. Chariot, you could literally be going for it, taking charge of your life, moving in a new direction. Some of you guys, it might be moving, something like that. But you need to avoid kind of consistently tapping into this anxiety-inducing energy that everything is going to go wrong, that it's not going to go right, they're going to make the wrong, because you just don't trust yourself on the reading. And you need to embrace the Lovers. If this is something you really want, if this is something that you really love, if this is something that you're completely in union, your heart and mind, because the Lovers is the heart and the mind together. Okay, so we're going to read it this way. You need to embrace it if your heart and mind, which is what temperance is, they're very similar in that way. This is about a mental and emotional balance as well. This is about being in tune with yourself, because it's to do with balance, harmony, and equilibrium. So if you are completely in tune with who you are, why are you chipping away at that energy? Aries, you need to therefore embrace that if your heart and your head are saying the same thing, with the Lover's energy showing here, you really need to just be going for it. Okay, all right. And the High Priestess energy, if you need advice, you either tap into that good old intuition again and keep tapping into it, keep going what that intuition is telling you, or you go to someone who can shed some light. Again, you've got guidance all around you. You've got Star around you. You've got High Priestess. They both say the same thing when it comes to guidance. These people are there to give you the guidance that you need. All right, so speak to someone, confide in someone with the High Priestess. But I think there's an opportunity here that you guys keep second guessing yourself about. And I think there's an opportunity here to really change your life. But I do get the impression that you're really scared of screwing the whole thing up. You're probably not going to, but you're being really kind of cautious about it, because if you screw it up, it's almost like you feel that you can't come back from it. Everything is, as long as there is breath going through your body, you can always come back from whatever. The best thing to do is to try than not to try at all. What is the advice that you have through the Art of Life deck for Aries on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Aries on this reading showing here? Okay. The advice is the Nine of Coins. So it says, none of us will ever accomplish anything excellent or commanding except when he listens to his whisper. Thank you, Jesus. Listen to your whisper, your intuition, which is heard by him alone. You'll never accomplish anything unless you listen to your intuition. It's saying the same thing. On this Nine of Pentacles, the Art of Life, let me read that again because it's so incredible what the cards say. It really is. It's phenomenal. None of us will ever accomplish anything excellent or commanding except when we listen, or he listens to his whisper, which is heard. So listen to your inner voice. The High Priestess is the inner voice. Listen to your inner voice, because you're allowing that inner voice to be chipped away at. Every time you say, yeah, I feel right about this, you're allowing the fear, which is the Five of Wands, which is what you need to avoid, chip away at you through the Eight of Coins. That's what you do. You allow it to chip away at you, and you allow it to throw you off your balance with the Temperance energy. Okay, when really you should be listening to your intuition, because the whisper, which is heard by him alone, is the quiet voice inside his ear that says, yeah, go and do it. But the bigger part of you is kind of like, oh man, I can't. What if I fuck it up? What if it all goes wrong? Listen to your intuition. It really is as simple as that. Okay, we're going to come back, my darlings, and we're going to go through your work reading. Please bear with me. Right, let's have a look, Aries, at your work reading. So, what do we see? The Star. Star is nice energy, because Star means recognition. Some of you guys are getting a lot of recognition with the Star energy for the work that you do. Some of you guys, it's all about your life purpose and realising what that life purpose is with the Star energy showing here. Oh, nice. I actually feel that some of you guys, it's either that you could be being recognised for your work, it might be by the big boss, the King of Coins, or some of you guys with the Star are achieving something of status, maybe a higher status, maybe it's a promotion or something like that with the King of Coins, Aries. But no, yeah, this is good. I think that, to be honest with you, you're being kind of like reviewed. I think that you're being held in higher status. I think you're gonna, with the Star energy, receive some real praise with that Star energy. It feels like it's a review. It feels like somebody's reviewing your work, and you're going to receive with that Star energy a lot of praise for your work this week for some of you guys, or going into the following weeks. Just sent it to. Sorry, somebody's emailing me and asking if I sent a link for something, but I've already emailed it. Four of Cups energy. So Four of Cups often can be the grass is greener on the other side, or there's an unhappiness here, or there's a dissatisfaction showing up here. Page of Swords energy. I think that some of you guys aren't happy with, it could be some news, maybe with the Page of Swords energy. The Page of Swords is news, it's information. I think that some of you guys might not be so happy about some information that's coming this week though. Whilst I'm seeing some of you Aries with the Star energy, receiving some form of praise from a King of Coins who's reviewed your work. I think that some of you guys, on the other hand, aren't really that happy about maybe some information that comes. Could be some bad news as well, because it's the Page of Swords energy, potentially. Not bad news, I don't want to put it like that, but some news that you're not particularly happy about. The Page of Coins, you've got 2 pages. So pages in readings, especially when you get a couple of them, there's a competition going on here with the Page of Coins energy showing here. Queen of Wands, I think there's a competition for a higher position here with the Queen of Wands energy happening here. The Hermit energy, Aries, I think that you're looking at this energy. I think this is you. I think that you are seeking a higher position. There's a competition going on, so it's probably going to be a new job. And I actually think that this is different now. I think some of you guys with these, I think these are separate energies, these 3 here, because some of you guys are receiving recognition. You've had a review being done by a King of Coins. It might also be that if you are going for job interviews, it might be that this is going to end up very positively because you're on the last leg of an interview. You're being given some news as well. We've got news cards here that you're being given, you know, you're being put through to the first stage or the second stage of an interview. But I do feel that some of you guys are feeling really bored within your job, and it might be that what you're seeking is the Queen of Wands. You're seeking a higher, you know, a higher job, for example. Or some of you guys are bored and you're really ambitious with this Queen of Wands energy. It might be to leave the job as well with the Hermit energy. But we've got these pages here. Pages is competition. I actually feel that some of you guys, this is actually an interview, because you've got the competition of the 2 pages. So what I'm seeing here is that this is a competition. It's a competition involving other people, Aries, in which I feel that some of you guys are actually being selected with the Judgment energy from this King of Coins energy to go through to the last stage showing here. And at the same time, I do feel that some of you guys are quite bored with what you do, and what you're looking for is a job that's bigger, especially if you're at the page, you know, you're at the page stage where you're still kind of earning a small amount of money, or you're still at junior level within the job. It might be that you're looking for, you've got ambitions to, you know, to find something else. You know, to find a higher position, as it were. Some of you guys probably looking as well with the Hermit outside of the 10 to leave a long-term job behind. For example, maybe some of you guys want to start a new creative venture with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles energy showing here. The Justice energy. I actually feel that this is some of you guys have been in a job for a long time, and I think that you'll be leaving without any type of, you know, bad stuff on your record or that type of thing. But I also feel with the Justice energy, you're making a very important decision to leave a long-term job as well. Let's go through this again, because I'm just seeing a lot of energies coming through on this. Okay, so first things first, I'm seeing competition for a job here. 2 pages, competition for the thing of your affection, which would be the job. It's a work reading, and I'm seeing some of you guys getting a message coming through with the Judgment energy. It'll be a very, very good message as well with the Judgment energy, that you've been selected for the last stage, you know, and this is the accomplishment. So we could say that you're getting a very good message. You've accomplished, you know, what you want, star energy. You've accomplished the last stage. It looks like if you're, you know, if you're competing for a job, because the Page of Coins and the Page of Swords, 2 pages indicate competition for the thing of your affection. So you guys are competing in those 2 pages for a job. And I'm getting the feeling that this week you're going to receive some very good news. You've accomplished, you know, the highest stage, which so far, which is probably the interview with the star energy. Or if you've been for the interview with the Judgment energy and it's been under review, I think that, you know, if you've been competing for a job, you've been for the interview, it's under review, I think that you could be accomplishing with that King of Pentacles energy, the top spot with the star, where you get the job. So it's either that you're going to be selected for to go for an interview, or you've actually gone and got the job. The other thing that I'm seeing in the reading is some of you guys are really bored, and you've got Judgment and Justice in the reading. So you've made this absolute final decision. 2 major cards that indicate final decisions. Some of you guys have made a life-changing decisions through that boredom to leave Hermit energy a really secure job. And this will be a job that you guys have been in for a very, very, very long time with that 10 of Coins energy. This is like life service. So with Judgment and the Justice card, this is all about you guys saying, you know what, I'm making a really big decision here, but I'm really bored with what I do. And what I'm going to do now is I'm making this major decision to leave behind Hermit energy, to distance myself now from the job that I've been doing for many, many years. Some of you guys, it is that you are looking for a higher position. You might still be at the page stage where you're earning a little bit of money, not a lot of money, you know, or you're certainly not earning as much as you want to earn. You might be at a junior position. You might have been in a junior position for a long time, and you guys are now with the Hermit energy looking into a job. So you might see on the job board something like that, a job that's higher with that Queen than that Queen of Coins energy showing there, and it shows with the Page of Swords actually looking for that and it being advertised as well, and you guys looking to kind of raise your profile and go for something higher than where you are right now. Some of you guys also might be at retirement age, so you might be right now making a decision. It's time to leave this job behind. Maybe I need to get my retirement. Maybe I'm going to look into starting up a new creative enterprise with that Page of Coins energy and the Queen of Wands. Amazing, really good reading. Let's have a look at what the career is saying for Aries this week. We've got career showing here. So for your career reading, let me have a look here. Let's get the cards. What is the advice you have for Aries and their career reading? What's the advice you have for Aries and this career reading this week, please? So the advice is, Aries, have faith. You've got the faith card showing here. There is a little bit of confusion here showing up in the home. Okay, so the home would be the job, the place that you're secure. The home is the place of security. So have faith. It's saying that though you might be going through a confusing time, it looks to be within the job. But it's a job that you feel secure in. Even though you're feeling a bit confused, you need to have faith with that energy showing there, okay? That your talent with the talent card is going to shine through with the fame card, okay? That's lovely energy. And let's have a quick look at what's going on for money. Because I always forget to do money in this area here. Let's put these cards back and see what the answer deck has to tell us about your money. What is the advice you have for Aries and their money this week? What is the advice that you have for Aries and their money this week? Show me. Let's have a look. So there's a dark-haired man involved in your finances here. Could bring some destruction with the destruction card here. Stranger. Okay, that's interesting. There's something about your money being a little bit of free fall. It looks like around that there's a person here. I don't know whether this is someone that you don't know. And all I would say with those cards is make sure that you have passwords on your accounts, things like that. Make sure that nobody can go and kind of take money and stuff like that. That's what I would probably say about that reading. All right, bear with me. I'm going to come back with your love reading. Aries, in terms of love, what are we seeing? So in terms of love, Aries, we have the Two of Coins. Sometimes when the Two of Coins shows up in a love reading, somebody is, you know, they're juggling a couple of relationships. And sometimes when the Two of Coins shows up, it means having to try and make a compromise in a relationship. And sometimes when the Two of Coins shows up, it means just having a nice, light-hearted, easy relationship. Let's have a look at the next card. The Queen of Swords, Aries. So, Queen of Swords, a court card, basically. Queen of Swords can be divorced, but Queen of Swords can also be a Libra, Gemini. I'm wondering if there's another Queen that shows up here. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, somebody's communicating something nice to you. I'm seeing friendly banter, actually. I know it sounds weird, but this can also be banter. We've got somebody who's communicating. It could be their feelings. I'm getting some banter here. I'm getting also you're receiving messages, because the Two of Coins can be actually be a correspondence. So I feel that you're receiving a correspondence with the Two of Coins. I think that this Queen of Swords, somebody is communicating with the Queen of Swords energy, their feelings to you with the Knight of Cups showing here. Yeah, it's really positive as well with the Star energy. They might be communicating their feelings to you. It looks to me like it could be from afar, maybe with the Star energy. It could be that you're receiving correspondence like an email in a roundabout way with the Star energy showing here. The Five of Coins, though, the Star and the Five of Coins. So this is healing this. I think that there's been a rift in this relationship, because the Star is the healing card and the Five of Coins can be the rift. It can be the abandonment card. I think that you're going to receive some correspondence here where this Queen of Swords, whoever this is for you, could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, but somebody's not going to mince their words. I think that you're going to receive correspondence. This person is communicating their feelings that they want to heal with the Star energy, the rift within the relationship, okay? the Two of Wands. So when you get multiple twos in a reading, when it comes to relationships, often this is multiple partnerships. So maybe, just maybe, one of you stepped outside of the partnership, because the Two of Wands and the Two of Coins, that's multiple twos, which means that there's been multiple partnerships. There's multiple people involved in the situation. The Nine of Wands, I think that this person's apologizing that they concealed multiple partnerships from you, because the Nine of Wands is to conceal. And I feel that this person is communicating their feelings to you. They want to heal the rift. They're sorry that they concealed multiple partnerships from you, that they were probably seeing other people, Aries, showing here. Let's have a look. The Tower, which brought about the breakdown. And in fact, this concealment's come out with the Tower energy showing here. It's almost like they're saying, you know, this is the best thing that could have happened. It was for the best, the world energy. Because now what happens is that this concealment coming out with the Tower, now it gives us a chance to start again with the world energy showing there. Nine of Coins energy showing here. The Nine of Coins energy. The Nine of Coins in love is usually personal security or independence. I'm wondering if with that Nine of Coins energy, somebody's isolating themselves from something. A new phase in personal security. The Nine of Coins is personal security. A level of, but it's not just personal security. It can't be, because this is about the both of you. Let's have a look at this again. Let's break it down. What I think is happening here is that you're going to receive some correspondence, some of you guys. Somebody's going to, whoever this person is, they hurt you, okay? Queen of Swords is deep hurt, but also she's a communicator. So I think this person's going to communicate their feelings to you, all right? That they want to heal the Star, the rift. Five of Coins is the rift. Rift in the relationship showing up here, okay? I think this person was juggling multiple relationships with those multiple twos, and they concealed it with the Nine of Wands energy. And what they want to do now is with that Knight of Cups energy, they're not just expressing, communicating their feelings, they're also apologizing with the Knight of Cups. So not only is this person sending correspondence and you know, communicating that they want to, communicating their feelings, wanting to heal the rift. They're also wanting to apologize for concealing these multiple partnerships, okay? And I feel that they almost feel that it was a good thing, because we've got Star and the Tower as well. The Star and the Tower are very, very good, because after the Tower comes healing. So not only do they want to offer an apology for concealing these multiple relationships that they were having behind your back, Aries, I think also that they are saying, you know what, I'm offering to cleanse, I'm offering to clean up the mess that I caused in this relationship, showing here. Possibly that, and it might also be that they're saying that what I want, because the Queen of Swords wants, what I want is not only to, you know, have a chance with you to clear up the Star energy, the mess that I caused, you know, when I hurt you. Queen of Swords energy is hurt, but also what I want is a chance to start again with the world energy showing here. Possibly with that Nine of Coins is, you know, we don't go straight back into it, because the Nine of Coins is not an exclusive relationship. This is a relationship that you'd start out being friends and stuff, but you're not calling each other brother and, you know, not brother, sorry, boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, it's not a but this person I think wants to start again, but in a very kind of non-exclusive way, with the Nine of Coins energy showing here. We'll do that reading very quickly again for love. What I feel is happening here, Aries, is you're going to receive some correspondence from this Queen of Swords, okay? This person who hurt you, Queen of Swords energy, and this person's going to communicate to you their feelings, and their feelings are, I want to heal the rift in the relationship, with the Star and the Five of Coins energy, okay? You know, I'm sorry, I apologize, okay, for hurting you, and I apologize, and I want to offer my apologies, and I want to say to you that I want a chance with this Knight of Cups energy to clear Star energy, the mess that I made when I hurt you, Queen of Swords energy, with these with concealing these multiple relationships, okay? What I want as the Queen of Swords energy as well is a chance to start again, but perhaps with the Nine of Coins energy, we'll keep it non-exclusive, we'll take things slow, and we'll just kind of build it up gradually, because she's not in a relationship, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't have partners. She can sleep with people, she can go out for dinner with, you know, potential partners, but she's not in an exclusive relationship. So it's almost like this person, we'll do this again because I was kind of flummoxing the last time. Very quickly, sorry about this, guys. Correspondence, somebody's speaking to you nicely, they're expressing their feelings, they want to clear, they want to heal the rift in the relationship. They're saying sorry, Knight of Cups energy, that they hurt you, Queen of Swords. Sorry that they concealed the multiple partnerships that they were in, and they want a chance to clean up the mess that they created when they hurt you, okay? They want the chance with the Knight of Cups to enter into a new phase with you, but they're not asking literally to be like back the way that you were in the partnership. They just want to kind of see you now and again and sort of play things by ear. Very interesting reading. Let's have a quick look at your love reading showing here. What is the advice that you have for Aries and love? In a 3-card reading, what is the advice that you have for Aries and love? Show me in 3 cards. You need to have faith, the faith card again, and strength. Okay. Truth. Strength and the truth. I think that you need to have faith and kind of trust in the truth. Okay, because I think that it's trying to say that this person is being honest with you. They are genuinely sorry, because strength is having trust in the truth. You need to have faith and trust with the strength card in the truth. Because I think that somebody's being really genuine with you. I think that this person is genuinely sorry that they hurt you, that there were multiple people that they were concealing. I don't know whether they slept with them or not, but they were certainly with that 9 of Wands concealing others. You've got 2 2s. In the reading, that's multiple relationships, and this person was trying to conceal them. This Queen of Swords is telling you, male or female, telling you, sorry that I concealed these multiple relationships. I want to clear up this mess. Okay, I want to start again, world energy here, but you know, perhaps by taking it slow. I'm not asking to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend again, but maybe we can see each other from time to time, that type of thing. Yeah, so you need to, in love, have faith and trust that this person is telling you the truth. Okay, all right. That is your reading, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own private reading, you can go to the website. The link is in the comment section below or in the end screen. If you'd like, I'd like to say thanks, first of all, to everyone that's ordered a personal 2020 reading. If you'd like to order your 2020 reading, we're offering them up until December 25th, I think it is. I think that, no, 24th, something like that. I think that's when it comes off. Sorry, I have a business partner who does all of that stuff now as well with the business that I run. So I think that the end date to get those in is around the 24th, the orders, if you want it in time for January, the 1st of January. So, no, it's probably going to be before that, actually, isn't it? Thinking about it. Probably around the 20th, something like that, if you want it in for the 1st of January. But yeah, that's it. Okay. Thanks for your time, guys. Love you. Take care. Bye.